Love that fire. Oh, hi there. Name's Kel Humpingstorm. Nice to meet you. Were you concerned with how old a lens could get before it became obsolete? The answer is your mom.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we got a little purchase announcement, my friend. This lens was built in 1959. It had literal like a machine gun mount, and it was converted. Oh boy. So we have Blackmagic OG, 2 megapixels, 1080p only. Nikkor, 105 millimeters, 2.5 Tonys. We're wide open right now. Sharp as a tack, some say. No one said it. So I figured we'd test this lens out while talking about gear obsession and how our desires can never be fulfilled. So, you may be wondering, why would I be buying lenses? My lips are literally numb. I can't say any M's or any... Okay, keep that in mind. Don't say any words with M in it. So, I'm thinking, I have everything I need. If I just used my Sony a7S III with the Zeiss Batis 18mm, the whole channel's done. I could vlog. I don't need more gear, obviously. But there's a couple reasons I always hunt for gears. First reason, it's fun. It's just fun. What else am I gonna do? It's fun to... I love the whole process of discovering a new lens. Oh, that's an interesting. And then finding it online for used, very cheap. And then buying it, and then testing it, and then comparing it. And it's like this whole evolutionary... That wasn't the word, but I really do enjoy just testing different looks. Like this is something like 180 mil equivalent, because we got the Nikon speed booster, and that's just ridiculous. But why not? Why not? This is an angry photographer lens, and I saw it for $225, and I was like, that just, it's too fun to pass up. How do you pass that lens up? And I talked him down a little bit. I was like, you getting any offers? I'll beat the next best offer by $5. And he's like, okay, it's yours. And so $205, you're in my pocket. Canadian dollars. That's basically 3 sodas in America. Not even cream soda, like some knockoff Coca-Cola thing at the dollar store. So the main reason I look for gear is just that it's fun to test stuff, and then you find a gem, like that Voigtlander lens. Holy cow, I just love the look of it. It's so amazing. 58mm 1.4 for this Nikon. So like, I'm buying a bunch of vintage Nikon glass and doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, which is have Nikon glass if I ever own a Nikon mirrorless. I was always thinking I would get modern Z lenses if I'm going mirrorless, like screw the vintage, but Nikon glass I can use on the Blackmagic and whatever full frame Nikons come. You never know, Z6 Mark A7S IV. Another reason I buy gear is because I've been given so much here on the channel, from Flatter Santa to Marcus Pix to the Winkelplex and the Steinbecks and the Corzines. Like, all you guys have given me so much, and if we're being honest, I have sold some of it, okay? Some of it is no longer with us, but I feel obliged and compelled to put that money back in the channel. I don't just want to take a gift and then, okay, sell that, and now I'm buying popcorn. Come on. So like, we're putting it back in the channel, so I'm always searching, like, what could I do? So like, that's why I look, and it's like, okay, we all benefit. It's mostly just me benefiting, but you might get something from it. You could learn, and then I test something, you're like, you might have been debating that, or you didn't even know about it. Did you know about this lens? Come on now. So like, now we're seeing. Let's go to the next scene. We're now at the medium shot. This is where emotion becomes part of our story. Hopefully the main character doesn't die soon. So, we have a couple sale announcements. I finally sold my Sirius set, the snipers, those white lenses for Nikon APS-C. Hot damn, you remember the story of the guy? I thought they were sold. He came to my apartment, I had them. And I was like, oh, you don't have a camera? He's like, no, I have the FX30 at home. And I'm thinking, that's Sony. Does he know these are Nikon? And I got a bunch of comments from you guys who were saying like, oh, you should have sold him the lenses. Who cares, man? You think I didn't have those thoughts? I had a lot of those thoughts. I gave him the lenses, and I'm debating this the whole time. I was like, okay, he's looking at the lenses, probably has no idea. I could totally have it. He gave me the money. I had it. I counted it. I was like, there it is. And I'm like, should I do that? I can't. He was leaving the door. He opened it, and I couldn't let him leave. I was like, you know those are for Nikon, right? He's like, what? Oh, God. You still want them, though, huh? He didn't want them. So anyway, I did the right thing that day, didn't I? I told him, okay, I didn't try to rip him off, even though he didn't read the title of my ad. And then God rewarded me by letting me sell another lens. And then since that day, I've been selling everything. It's been so hard to sell everything. And then this guy came, he wanted those lenses, and he bought a bunch of lights that I might have not reviewed yet, don't worry about that. And he was like looking for stuff, and then I got an offer for the Leica lens that I've been trying to sell for 100 years, the 200mm prime. That is gone. Finally, no one was buying that because I sold the teleconverter separately, and everyone's like, where's the teleconverter? It's not good. So I did lose like $300 on that, but that's the kind of thing, it's fine. I don't mind doing that. You buy something used, you have a bunch of fun with it, and then eventually you sell it. Maybe you lose some money, but we learned along the way. Bye. I calculated the odds of me being in focus, and we're sitting at 12% right now, according to our team, but we're gonna move along with the show. I've established now some serious loss, and you're feeling for the main character, and it's, oh my God, I'm with him, I feel his pain. You know, I didn't even think of this, but now that I have a 58 and a 105 Nikon lens, the 58 on the Black Magic is roughly a 105-ish. It's like 101, I think. So now, if Nikon can get their life together and release an actual interesting full frame camera, we use this lens on it, side by side. Huh? So that's something in the future. $200 well spent? I think so. My lips are numb. It's funny, I got so bored of filming at home, I wanted to start doing this, but it's way too early in the year for it. I'm not ready. I'm freezing cold, and I'm not having fun. I'm shivering. My lips are blue. It's supposed to be a beauty shot as portrait mode, but you can't have blue lips. I'm beautiful. Let's go to the final scene. So I've talked to the team, and the odds of being in focus now are sitting at 4.7% due to the slight chance that this twig has done its job. I tucked it out of the frame. That's what the pros in Hollywood do. I have a new lens. I haven't seen the results from this lens yet, but I imagine there's some 3D pop. It looks better than anything modern. It's ridiculous how, like, 1959, they knew what they were doing. Imagine if you took those people who made this lens and then the improvements they could have made. But instead we get these corporate jocks that are just like, oh, we can make more money. RF. Wow. Those are the worst lenses ever. So Nikkor, you have a place in my heart. Right there. Don't touch the mic. It is so cold that I do want to go cry ice, and I will go do that after this video, but it's fun to buy gear. Thank you so much for all the donations that I've been able to sell because the gifts were terrible, and now we have new stuff. I replace your terrible gifts with fun stuff that I would have gotten. We're having fun here, so thank you all so much, and what a fantastic lens. 205 Canadian dollars. I'm most interested in a new Nikon full frame camera though. We're waiting though. I can't just go buy one. There's nothing there. I'm not getting the ZF. You're crazy. So we're waiting for a Z6 III, hopefully an A7S IV type of thing, but I don't know, man. It's not looking good. So I will leave. How you doing? I can see myself. It's distracting as hell. That damn ND filter reflecting my face. Me and my co-host will leave now. Don't poke me yourself in the eye.
Ow!
I fooled you. It's the special effects that we have here in Hollywood. I'll leave. Are you subscribing?
More videos. I'll see you next time.